Talk Nation, salute. Welcome back, everybody, man. It's your boy, Real Talk Live Sports, aka the Ghetto Stephen A, man. Salute to Talk Nation. Salute to everyone watching this video. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Join Talk Nation, man. We rising. Jaron Boots Ennis. Shout out to Boots, man. You know what I'm saying? Jaron Boots Ennis is now sponsored by Jordan brand. You only get branded, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a superstar. Look at Ryan Garcia, now sponsored by Gatorade. This stuff doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying, unless you are a superstar. Somebody like Jaron Boots Ennis, Jordan brand recognizes that, you know what, not only is he a superstar in the making, but he's a superstar already. He's just waiting, quote unquote, to get that shot April 10th versus Sergey Lipinets, and he will become champion. If you follow Boots on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Boots been training, getting it in, putting the miles in, you know what I'm saying? Doing this thing as he should be. After the no contest versus Chris Van Heerden, you know what I'm saying? He didn't hold his head down, no. Went back to the gym, got back to the gym, start training, start putting in that work again. Didn't even break a sweat in the fight, but immediately, went right back to the gym, start grinding, start working. That's what it's about. If you're trying to reach the upper echelon of boxing, we're not talking about just divisional boxing, of boxing, period. Jaron Boots Ennis has that talent. So now you have to start setting forth that precedence, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Win, get back in the gym. Loss, get back in the gym. No contest, get back in the gym. Draw, get back in the gym. Whatever transpires in that ring, once you step out that ring, it's on to the next fight. It's back on the business. You know what I'm saying? Got back in the gym, training, putting in that work, and Jordan recognizes the skills. Jordan is a legendary. Jordan is a Hall of Famer. And Jaron Boots Ennis has the potential to be legendary, depending upon how long he stays in the sport, to be a Hall of Famer. He has already run on record saying that, you know what, after I clean up 147, I'm moving up to 154. After I clean up 154, see how my body feels, I may move up to 160. Now, the frame that Jaron Boots Ennis has, Jaron Boots Ennis could finish his career as a middleweight. You never know. And he has the skill set in order to do so. At 23 years of age, his knowledge, his ring presence is scary. So depending upon who he steps in there with, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to have their hands full. And I truly believe that the better the opposition, scary to say, the better performance you're going to see out of Jaron Boots Ennis. So Sergey Lipinets, April 10th, you better come ready. You better come ready. If you gave Mikey Garcia, quote unquote, a tough time, Mikey Garcia went on record stating that Sergey Lipinets does possess power, you know what I'm saying? Did shake him up a couple of times with a couple of shots. So let's see if Sergey Lipinets can do the same thing to Jaron Boots Ennis. Can he land cleanly? Can he, quote unquote, disturb, wake up Jaron Boots Ennis? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. But Jaron Boots Ennis, with his superior defensive skills, you know what I'm saying, slick. Let's keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, he's also a switch hitter. In case you don't know what that is, fight fans, that means he can fight in an orthodox stance and he can fight in a southpaw stance. Boots has went on record also to say it's not something pre-scripted. You know what I'm saying? While he's in the fight, he switches naturally. It just happens depending upon what kind of shots he's trying to get off or what have you, the angle that he may have. I mean, if you're his opposition, that should be scary. Because he's not coming out and saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to shake him up a little bit, see what he can do with it. No. Anytime throughout the fight, he can switch. And as a fighter, if you're not used to fighting a southpaw, you really don't know what to do unless you train for it. And sometimes you can't get the mechanics of it under your belt in just one training camp. That's something continuous. That's something that you have to continually work on in the gym. And sometimes it's hard to break out of those old habits of doing certain things, you know what I mean? So Boots, he's already went on record saying, if you follow his Twitter, as I said, man, you know what I'm saying, he's looking for a devastating, crushing victory. You know what I mean? What he started with Chris Van Heerden, he's going to finish with Sergey Lipinets. Now, I will say he should, quote unquote, slow down just a bit. Don't be too overzealous, because I don't want this fight to end in a no contest. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Lipinets also has a tough skull, you know what I mean? So don't want to be too rambunctious, you know what I mean? You don't want to go in there too high-headed, and the same thing wind up happening, you know what I mean? This time it could be you. This is Boots, you know what I mean? Getting cut, you know what I'm saying? So God bless you in that one. So coming to this fight, be extremely strategic, at the same time extremely energetic, be dominant, but be smart, be very calculative, you know what I'm saying? Play chess with him. At times you can play checkers, but the root of the game plan has to be cemented in chess. Take your time, make sure that you're moving correctly, you know what I'm saying? Literally pick him apart. And I believe once they face each other April 10th, Jaron Boots Ennis is either going to stop or knock out Sergey Lipinets, excuse me. The fight ain't going the distance. I believe he's going to get rid of Sergey Lipinets in under 7 rounds, and 7 being the most. If the fight goes the distance, like I said, take my hat off to Sergey Lipinets, very tough competitor, very tough competitor. But I believe that Boots is going to get rid of Sergey Lipinets in under 7 rounds, and that's either by stoppage or by knockout. Depending upon the energy and how this fight is going, I would say between round 1 and 3 will pretty much tell you how the fight from 4 to 7 is going to map out. But I believe the first round, only the first round, you know what I'm saying, that's how long it's going to take for Boots to get the feel of the fight, you know what I'm saying, to figure out how he's going to press Sergey Lipinets. Because Sergey Lipinets, he doesn't possess, excuse me, the athletic abilities of Jaron Boots Ennis. So in a lot of ways, it's going to be hard for Sergey Lipinets in order to match Boots. It really is. So he really has to work on really too much in camp. So, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it. As I said, certain things, it takes more than one camp to get under your belt. And fighting an animal like Jaron Boots Ennis, you will need a few camps. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be the type of fight that a rematch is going to be in order. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, depending upon between round 1 round 4, it's going to say, okay, this is going to be a shutout or what. But I do believe the fight will be decisive in Jaron Boots Ennis' favor. You know what I mean? But I'm not knocking Sergey Lipinets, but style makes fights. And the type of style that Sergey Lipinets has is better suited for fighting somebody like Danny Garcia or something like that in the welterweight division. But somebody very energetic, you know what I'm saying, explosive, he really, in my opinion, doesn't have too much of a chance. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia isn't super explosive as far as his footwork, but Mikey Garcia does move well. He does cut off the ring well. He does show and execute good angles. So that is why he was the victor in that fight. Plus, he was the smarter fighter between the two. And that's something that Boots also possesses, his mind. He's a very, very smart fighter. He got that from his father, Bozzy. You know what I'm saying? His brothers, also former champions. So Boots is a problem. And now that he's sponsored by Jordan brand, you know what I'm saying? He has the Jordan brand behind him. You know what I'm saying? The sky is truly going to be the limit. And I believe that is the first of many to come. So fight fans, tune in April 10th on Showtime. Jaron Boots Ennis versus Sergey Lipinets is going down. This is just a preview. Also wanted to shout out and just acknowledge the success of the soon-to-be young champion, Jaron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Do your best to stay blessed, stay humble, stay motivated, protect yourself at all times, guard up, and mask up. Why? Because it's a war going on outside. Ain't nobody safe from it. Talk Nation, stand up, salute. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, soldiers, turn on notifications. So as these videos drop, you are the first one in line to watch the content, man. I appreciate you guys 1,000,000%. Salute to Talk Nation. Catch you guys on the next one. See you next round. Peace.